guillemots are in the water between us and the rock. When the baby guillemots learn to fledge from their nests, the daddies accompany them.
Tablet, beaver, float plane, and they take off.
The Forest Service is about 250 cabins and shelters. The Misty has 12. Some are located up in these tarns, others down at tidal levels, and these planes will bring you in and drop you off. Some of them up in the tarns even have skiffs and canoes and oars provided, and outhouses and chopped wood. They rent for $25 to $45 a night.
Wow.
So during the cruise season, these float planes bring passengers out from Whitesea. However, these are the workhorses of Alaska. Year-round, they bring in medicine and mail. Injured people, people who've died, pregnant women are ordered into town near the hospital 2 weeks before due date. They're very essential to life in Alaska. Years ago, I lived out in the wilderness for 2 years where there was not a pizza parlor. So we wanted pizza. We got on the radio, called up one of these flight plane companies, and they expedited a half dozen pizzas for us. It cost us about $400, but it was well worth it. It's just like Alaska. Meadows still full of snow. And over to the left, this field of ice is how glaciers start out. Definition of a glacier is a minimum 25 acres of snow where there's more snow than melt. And here we've got more melt than snow. You can see the drain field coming through the meadow, down through the trees, down here the salt water. That's out here, upstairs on the outer deck, be sure to take big breaths of unpolluted air.
Just a little peaceful spot here. Look at this. Minnesotans right there. Okay. Might as well get a picture of them. Yeah, sure, you betcha. Poor fellow tourists.
Summer, there'll still be some of Bailey Falls here because it has a really long drain field. Now off to starboard is where the fork, the north and south fork of Rudyard leads to. There's a river from each end coming there. When Vancouver was here, he didn't get beyond there because it was in the middle of a little ice age, and there was ice there.
little bit of rock and roll here. Sure, we have a hand on a handrail.
Rock and roll cruise.
Folks, please don't stand at the top of the stairwells, particularly like now when we are doing the roly-poly.
Now they're gonna head back out. See the little waterfalls there?
The one that is.
This one coming up over there is big too.
Over on starboard, we can
See it? See the white water?
we're able to distinguish individual species of trees. Now, temperate rainforests have far fewer species of plants and animals than the tropical rainforests do. We basically have a half dozen trees over and over again. We have mass. Now, the dark blue-green trees are the Sitka spruce. This is our state tree, 200 years old, 200 feet tall. If you're ever dying of scurvy in the Tongass, make yourself a cup of spruce tip tea. That's our state tree. As I said, there's about 10% hemlock back here. If you spot it, it will have a droopy leader. And the yellow-green trees that give this
So you want to be seated so you can enjoy some of that soup service that's going to be coming on here shortly today. Vegetarian chili and my favorite, creamy clam chowder. Yummy, yummy. How about that? Now you don't have to do anything. All you have to do is take a seat and he'll bring it right to you. Vegetarian chili and creamy clam chowder. And another reminder from the Grizzly Bar, we do have that small bottles of champagne and Alaskan amber and summer ale.
Okay, we're starting back from our trip to the fjords. So, one more chance to look over. The ocean here is like 900 feet deep. This inland part of the ocean, tides go up and down about 19 feet. Out here, beauty of the world, Alaska style. I'm at the top of the world, looking down on creation, on the only invitation I can find. They had about 3 nice days last month, so they don't like to get too many nice days in a row because they want that rain to keep coming. It's a big part of this is a rainforest, a different area for a rainforest, but lots of rain, like 300 inches a year, something like that. Very little snow.